Hey Otterpops! My name is Ashley of Ashley Otters Crochet, and welcome to my video. This video is episode 2 of a series called Crochet with Me. This is the continuation of the shorts. In the last video, we did not end up finishing the shorts. I believe we got up to 9 inches in length. I prefer high-waisted shorts with a longer leg, so it is going to take me a bit longer to finish the shorts. Don't mind my cat in the background. So we're gonna continue those in this video. I'm currently waiting for the video to, the previous video to upload and render and all that stuff. While we're waiting for that, let's get some crocheting done. Just as a recap, this is the progress that we've made so far. It's looking a bit more like a skirt than it is shorts, but you know, later on we'll split off for the legs and everything. We're just gonna keep going around with half double crochets in each stitch. We're probably gonna do that for about, I need about like 7 more inches. So 7 inches, that's about 4 rows of half double crochet. That's about 28 rows. Not very interesting, but I'll get it done. I'll record some of it, some stuff I'll do off camera, so that way you guys aren't bored. But yeah, pick up whatever project you're working on and let's do this. This is the skein. I think we have about half left. Let's see if this can get us through the rest of the project. So, quick update, my video finished processing and rendering 15 minutes before it's supposed to be up. So, you know, obviously it's not today when I'm uploading this video. But yeah, my first long form video will be live in about 15 minutes. I'm really excited. But now that that's done, we can just continue crocheting. I'm watching a video by Crochet by Jenna. She's talking about her recent unicorn and Pegasus pattern. So go watch her video. She's definitely one of my favorite content creators. I love some of her plushies. They're super cute. And they're very like vibrant colors too. Like I just love her patterns. They're very cool. So yeah, gonna keep going. Quick update, I just finished the first row of the video, well, this video, and I am realizing that it takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to finish a row, which is kind of wild, but it makes sense. I'd like to think that I'm faster than that, but it is what it is, honestly. Yeah, so about 15 to 20 minutes per row. Got a lot more rows to go, so it's gonna take us a minute, but we'll get there. Back to it. just finished with our crocheting session. I've been crocheting for a little over 15 minutes. My boyfriend is going to be home soon, so in order to respect his privacy, I'm going to stop filming. I may or may not continue. He has a free night tonight, so we're probably going to do some legal recreational gummies. And I prefer to have a sane mind when I'm crocheting. So this is probably gonna be it for the night. I will check back in either tomorrow, whatever. We are gonna get this done. This is what we got done. We got done like 2 rows. Hey, you know what? Progress is progress. Yeah, I will catch you on the flip side. Hey Otter Pops! So today I'm here with an update on the shorts. The past couple days I haven't been able to record much in terms of progress, just because, I've been busy, things got in the way, but I have made progress on the shorts. I'm almost at the length I need to split off and do the legs. So today I'm going to show you my progress, and then hopefully, I'll be able to split off, start doing the legs, and we can get these shorts finished up. This is what I have done for the shorts. And remember, these are going to be high-waisted with a long leg. And I am a plus-size individual. I mean, I'm short, but I'm also a plus-size individual. So it's taken me a little while to get through. I need about 2 more rows on the end in order to reach the length I need to split off. And then from there, I'll try it on just to be sure. I'll do the split off, and then I'll start working on the round for the legs. For the legs, I'll probably do about 6 inches. I'm not too sure as of right now how long I want them. I'm not a huge fan of short shorts, so the legs are going to be a bit longer than your typical pair of shorts, but that's just my personal preference. We have our skein right here. It's looking rather deflated. So we'll see how much of this we can get through. I'm not sure if it'll take us all the way to the end. It's, like I said, it's quite deflated. So, we'll see, but I do have another skein, so if this runs out, we have that one. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish up those two rows, and then I'll check back in with you guys. stitch and chain. So that is 36 rows of the half double crochet. Took a while to get done, but now we're done. I'm not too sure how I want to split off for the legs. I think what I might do is I might just create a chain and connect it to the other green stitch marker, and then from there I'll just start working my way in the round again, stemming from that chain. And then once one leg is done, I'll fasten off and then connect the rope and start going around for the other leg. I think that's probably the best way to do it. I'm gonna try it out and see how it goes. I'm not too sure how much I should chain. So let's do a chain of 10, and then I shall slip stitch to the other side. Okay. And slip stitch. And I'm going to chain one for security, and then I'm going to go try this on just to see if this fits correctly. If, you know, too big, add some more stitches. Too small, you know, add some more. I'll be right back. I've officially tried it on, and the 10 chain stitches was perfect. It fits pretty nicely. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm probably just going to follow the stitches around and start on the leg. So I'm at the front of, like, yeah, I connected to the front of the shorts. So now I'm going to start working on what would be the left leg in order to follow the stitches around properly. Yeah. I'm not too sure how many rows I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think I want maybe 6 inches in length on the legs. I'm gonna start chaining, I'm gonna start half double crocheting around, and we'll see what we come up with. My apologies, it wasn't 10, it was 12 stitches. So slip stitch that back, and then from here, let me half double crochet into the same stitch that we slip stitched into. I guess what I can do is I could chain one, give myself some protection so it doesn't break as easily. And now we'll start half double crocheting around, and then it's just emulating the rounds that we've been doing for the waist. We're getting quite low on the yarn. The chain, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to half double crochet into the front of the chain, and then when I do the other leg, I'll crochet into the back bump just to make it easier on myself. Plus that's just the way the yarn seems to be going, so I'm doing the chain now, and then once I'm done with this, we will be done with our first row. So now we're just gonna slip stitch into the first stitch of the row, chain 1, and keep going. I'm probably gonna go for about like 10 to 12 rows, and then I'll see what the length is like and whether or not I want to extend it or, pull it back a bit. Let's see, 12 rows should give me about 3 inches, so that'll give me about halfway there. If I'm going for a 6-inch leg. But I also do want to see what that actually looks like with the half double crochets. By that I mean, like, I want to see how 10 rows translates into length. We're coming up on the end of row 6. And I'm just gonna get a quick measurement just to see where we're at for the length of the legs of these pants. Well, these shorts. I think it's coming out well. That was last stitch, and then we just gotta slip stitch it together. Chain 1. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. There we go. Yeah, okay. I'm liking the way this looks. I definitely gotta keep going for the length, but I just want to get a general idea of how long it is as of right now. So we are at 2 inches for the length on the legs of the shorts. I'm gonna go for another 6 more rounds, see where we're at for length. Maybe I'll try it on just to see whether or not I like the length on me. Because like seeing it here is one thing, but actually like putting it on and like seeing it on myself is a completely different thing. So yeah, I'm gonna continue, do 12 more rows, and then from there, yeah. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just do those rows, and then I will be back. Okay, so we're about to start row 12. I did have to say, like, I'm liking the length so far. We're almost at about 4 inches. So we should be at the length we need soon. I don't know how much more I'm gonna be able to finish tonight. But I'm gonna keep going on row 12. And either I'll stop after row 12 tonight, or if I can, get some footage before my boyfriend gets home, then I will check in with you guys so that way I can kind of keep going tonight. Otherwise, we'll just continue tomorrow. Not a big deal. Yeah. Alrighty, so we are coming up on the end of row 12. I just need to slip stitch into the end of the row, do my chain, and then we'll get a measurement for the length of the leg. And then I'm probably gonna go try this on, just to make sure that just to see if I like the length. And then I will check back in with you guys. So let's get the measurement. About 4 inches of length. Ideally the legs of the shorts will probably be longer than that. But I do want to try it on and get a feel for how long it actually is. So I'm gonna go try this on. I'll be right back. Hey Otter Pops, so last night I was not able to check back in with you guys. I did try on the shorts and I am liking the length that I have. So I did about 12 rows of half double crochet. I'm liking the length, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a round of single crochet to give a little bit of like a hem. And then from there we'll move on to the second leg and we should be able to finish up the shorts today. I'm super excited. Remember, this is what we have as of right now. Yeah. So yeah, I'm liking the length of the legs. I think I'm gonna stick with that. I'll do one more row of single crochet and then from there, I'll move on to the second one. This is what our skein is looking like. Slowly getting towards the end. I think it should last us the entirety of the shorts though, because the legs didn't use up too much yarn. Well, the one leg didn't use up too much yarn. Yeah, I'm definitely liking the single crochet at the end. I think it's giving a nice finish. Do my last stitch, and now I just need to slip stitch, chain, and fasten off. Okay, cut off the end. No going back now. And we are done. All I have to do is weave in this end. And yeah, we have one pant leg done. Just get a close up what that looks like. Yeah, I think that finishes off quite nicely with a single crochet. And you're the shorts so far. All we gotta do is do the second leg and then from there we're done. Okay, so with this second leg, again, I want to finish, I want to go around with the stitches so that way it flows a bit nicely. Okay, so we have our end. And then I'm going to slip stitch into the corner of where I did the chain. So chain 1, and then I'm going to half double crochet into that same space. I think the end might be a little too short to work with, so I'm going to try one more time. So what I usually do is I wrap the yarn around my pinky, bring it up and again, bring it to the inside of my palm, bring it up. Wait. Yeah, so it comes from the outside of my hand around my pinky, wrap it around. Now it's on the inside of my pinky. Wrap it around my thumb. Oh wait, no. Wrap it around my index finger. And then from there, that should be about the length of the tail. Is that? So let me do it again. And try to get the tail to a good size. Yeah, I think that's good enough for me to be able to weave it in at the end. Well, at the end of the project, I should say. Alright, and now again, slip stitch, chain, and then you're gonna half double crochet into the same space, and I'm gonna crochet around the end, just so that way I guess I could have left it shorter if I was gonna do this. I didn't really think about it. Either way, now we have a bit of a longer end. We don't have to worry about it falling out as much. If it were shorter, And now I'm just gonna half double crochet around and make sure I'm crocheting over the tail. Alright, so we're about to finish crocheting over the end. And I don't like to pull it tight just because, as I'm wearing it, the yarn will stretch and whatnot. So I just want to make sure I'm getting it to a place where it's not so tight that, it'll come out when, with me wearing it. But it's also, in enough where it's kind of hidden. Once again. There we go. The end is all we've done. And from here, you shouldn't be able to see it. When I'm wearing it. So I'm gonna keep going in the round. I'm gonna work up my rows. I'll record some of it. I may go off and watch something. I've been really getting into Bridgerton. Currently, I just started season 3, and I think it's good so far. It's very interesting. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I'm liking some of the character building. I think my favorite character is Lady Violet, the Mother Bridgerton. I don't know. She just seems better than all the other characters. Her and Danbury are probably my favorites. everyone else, like, do we like them? I don't know. Yeah, so I've been watching that. And like I said, I just started season 3. So like last season was interesting. I wasn't sure how it was gonna end. They kind of left you and wait until like the very end of the last episode. Season 1 was good. I do like how it felt more put together, you know? Like you were following a lot of stories, but there was like one main story. Season 2, you had kind of a main story, but it also still felt like you were getting into like everyone else's business, which can be fine if it's done right. But with season 3, I'm a little worried that they're gonna be trying to catch everyone's story, which can get very annoying very quickly, you know? Just because if you're following too many people, you're trying to develop too many stories, it could just be hard to keep track of everything that's going on. Plus, you know, you don't always care about all of the characters. You know, you just want one good story and like maybe some interesting stuff that's happening in the background. And that's what I really liked about season 1. You know, there was some interesting stuff happening in the background. They developed a lot of their, you know, like secondary characters, but like for the most part the main characters were the focus, obviously. You know, like Simon and Daphne, like their story was the main focus of that season. I don't know. I think overall their character building is good. I'm just worried that like they're gonna stretch themselves too thin, and you know, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a movie critic or anything. There are a lot of things that I have not watched. You know, like a lot of popular media that I haven't seen. But we'll see how it goes. So far, I'm interested and I'm liking it. I know there's another episode being released June 13th. It is... It is 11:45 on June 4th. So, a little over a week. They should have another episode being released. And honestly, I'll be caught up by then. I have the most of the rest of the day to watch it. I do have to get some chores done and get some editing done so this video can be out tomorrow. But it's taking everything in me not to just binge through the entire thing. Alrighty, so we just got around to where we're gonna connect the 2 legs. And again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crochet into the back bum. And then that should securely connect both legs. Hopefully without any gaps. So I'm just going to go across like I normally would. Try not to pull too much. yeah, that's not looking too bad. No big holes, which is good. And that is row 1 done. So just as a little show, this is what the connection looks like. Pretty good, if I do say so myself. Yeah. So now that we've connected our first row, I have 11 more to go. We are currently on row 6, working our way around. I just wanted to check back in with you guys and give you a quick update. I also just finished episode 2 of season 3 of Bridgerton, and those who get it, get it. Those who don't. Also, I don't know if I like what they're going with. I think the pairing would be cute, I guess, but also I just don't like the fact that he's never really shown any interest in her as anything other than a friend. So I don't know if I like the fact that they're pushing this now. We'll see how it goes. I just had to give my thoughts on that because, oh boy. We'll see what they do with it. Who knows? But yeah, so I'm gonna continue this row. We'll be about halfway done. So excited to finish this up. Quick update, we just finished with row 6, so we have about 6 more rows of the half double crochet to go, and then we'll do our row single crochet. We're getting it done. Alrighty, Otter Pop, so we are officially on row 12. I didn't even notice that we had hit row 12. So yeah, I just wanted to check in and, you know, give a bit of an update. You know, we're gonna finish up this half double crochet row and then we'll go around and do the single crochets. I think it's coming along quite nicely, you know. I did want to take a moment just to talk a bit about this project and this series in general. I'm really liking this project. It's coming along quickly, you know, despite the fact that I didn't finish the shorts in the first video. I think it's eased a lot of, I just think there's not as much pressure, you know. I can finish the garment in my own time as I get to it. And that's kind of what this series is about, you know. I want to get out of my comfort zone, try some new things, but I also want to make sure I'm finishing stuff. And yeah, you know, I've never made shorts before. I've never made like, you know, a skirt or a dress, but it is nice being able to make my own things and wear them. And you know, I trust in my craftsmanship, so I trust that this will hold up for as long as I need it to. But yeah, this project is pretty easy, you know. It's just going around in the row and then splitting off and then continuing in 2 different rounds. You know, it's not necessarily a complex project, but it's fun, you know, trying something new. And, you know, as a plus-size individual, it definitely has taken me a bit longer to meet my own requirements, but I like the way it's coming out. I'm gonna be careful. This is how much of the skein we have left. And yeah, so 1 full skein has lasted us the entirety of these shorts, which is really nice. It's a beautiful color. I'm really liking it. I do have another skein, so if I want to make another pair, and maybe a top. Yeah, I've been enjoying myself with this project. Once we finish with this row, and we're almost finished, I will try on the garment just to make sure I like the fit. And then from there, I will do the single crochet row, and then we'll be done. I know I gave some of my thoughts on the project already, but we'll probably do like a short wrap up once I'm like done. And you know, all the ends are weaved in, all that stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so we just did our slip stitch and our chain 1, and we have 2 legs of these shorts. Here we are. I know they're quite big, but I am a plus size individual, so they have to be big. Honestly, like when I tried them on, they were quite loose on me, so maybe in the future I'll go back and make a pair that's a little bit tighter. But as a first try, it's not bad. That, or, you know, like I can always add an elastic band or something. I know people usually do drawstrings. personally, I don't like the look of that. I think it makes it look way too much like pajamas. Nothing wrong with that. It's just for me personally, I'd feel like I was wearing pajamas outside, and I don't like that, you know, just my personal preference. I'm really enjoying the color though. Maybe I'll make a top to go along with it. Yeah, I'm gonna go try this on. We'll be right back, and then we'll do our single crochet row, fasten off, and I'll give my final thoughts, reviews, whatever. I tried them on. I'm really liking the length. You know, it feels comfortable. My thighs aren't chafing together. So that being said, now I gotta finish them up. Gotta do the single crochet row, and then from there, I'll fasten off, leave in my ends, and we'll be done. It's kind of wild, you know. I wasn't sure how quickly I'd be able to finish these, but looking back, it really only took me a couple days. You know, I haven't been able to work on them 24/7, which is okay. It happens, you know. I think the biggest thing with this series is, you know, I want to be realistic. What can I realistically create in a realistic amount of time, you know? I know there are a lot of people who are a lot faster than me, but the thing I like about this, you know, as a hobby, you know, or whatever someone may choose to turn it into, is that you can kind of go at your own pace, you know? You don't have to worry about getting something done in time, whatever. You go at your own pace, you set up as many projects as you like. I really enjoy that. You know, personally, I don't like having a lot of projects going on. I think it's a little too hectic in my brain. You know, I have to keep track of everything. I do write stuff down, but that can only do so much, you know? I will definitely say, you know, like, I reached my goal, I tried something new. And I would encourage anybody watching, if there is anyone, to, you know, branch out and try something new. Sometimes the thing that scares you will be the thing that's most worth it in the end. I've been needing new shorts for a little while, and it can be so difficult shopping for shorts, you know. I've never been one in favor of shopping. I'll say I've never been one for like clothes shopping, you know. I find stuff that I like, sure, but it doesn't always mean that it'll fit. And then the stuff that does fit, I mean, all the plus size girlies know, like, finding something that fits and is cute is such a rarity. Even nowadays, it's so annoying. And then even if it does fit, you also have to worry about the price. I don't know, it's an experience. And it can be difficult, so that's one of the reasons why I've been getting into garment making, you know. I can make my own stuff, and if it doesn't fit, then that's on me, you know. I did something wrong. And I can always go back and fix it. I can, you know, fraud the project, I can figure it out, but, you know, you go to a store and they don't have your size, or, you know, you go to a store, they do have your size, but then they're super expensive, or the patterns look like a grandma's curtain, you know, like, That and the cold shoulders. Why do so many plus size clothing items, like, you know, tops and whatnot, have like that cold shoulder? Like, dude, I just want a top that doesn't expose my shoulders. I know they're so seductive, so scandalous. However, you know, give me just a shirt, please. A long sleeve shirt, a sweater, whatever, without showing off my damn shoulders. I don't know. I'm just kind of ranting at this point. We're about halfway done with this last row. I can't believe we're almost done. It's been fun, you know? So this is my first project on the channel. Which is weird. I do have some other stuff in mind coming up, you know. I'm gonna make a video for Sunday, and then, you know, I think Wednesdays will be when I do the crochet with knees. And then I don't know what else there's to say. Like I said before, you know, I've been really enjoying this project. It's pretty easy. It's just, you know, going around in a circle and then splitting off and going around in 2 circles. And that's good, you know. I wasn't really hoping to make anything complex or revolutionary. Oh, I don't know if I showed it off. I'm gonna be careful, but this is where our skein is at. We are definitely gonna finish this in with 1 skein. I did buy 2, but yeah, it's good to know. I think maybe I'll make a pattern out of this. I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be a lot of math, that's for sure. I'll definitely have to, you know, write down everything I did. Maybe I'll go through and make it again just to make sure I have all the measurements and stuff correctly. Yeah. So close to finishing up. And also because I've been doing half double crochets for so long, I keep wrapping the yarn before I insert it into the hook, into the stitch. And slip stitch, fasten off. You're officially done. Well, I mean, I still have the ends to weave in. These are our pants. Well, shorts. Like I said, they're a little big. But they fit nicely, you know, they're comfortable, which is what I wanted. You know, I wanted just a comfortable pair of shorts that I can wear in the summer. These should be pretty lightweight. In the future, I'll probably use a cotton, just because I think it'd be, like I said in the first video, I just think it'd be a little more suited for like summer shorts. It's a lightweight fiber, it's a little bit easier with like sweat and everything. It's a little bit more durable than acrylic, but you know, I'm still gonna wear these. I wouldn't make them if I had no intention of wearing them. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to wearing these. Just as a little recap, we did the hem. That was 10 stitches. You know, it was a single crochet in the back loop, going back and forth for a number of rows. And then we did a row of single crochet around the hem after we connected it, and then so many rows of half double crochet. We start off with a half double crochet with an increase in the sides, and then a bunch of rows of just, you know, half double crochet in every stitch, split off for the legs, and then half double crocheting around. Final row is single crochet, and yeah, it was pretty simple. It was based off my own measurements. I probably should have made the hem a little bit smaller. Like I was saying before, you know, like crochet stretches. So like as you're trying it on, as you're adding weight with the yarn, it starts to pull on the yarn of the hem, and that can stretch it. There's not too much stretching here. I think this yarn is pretty good, but just in general, I should have made it a little bit smaller, especially since I did go with the ribbing, and that adds a bit of stretchiness to it. It would have been fine if I had gone a little bit smaller on the hemline. You live and you learn, you know? Yeah, so just as some final thoughts, this project was pretty easy, you know? Like I said, it was all just single crochets, half double crochets. The main issue was just, you know, how long it took. I mean, it didn't take super long, I should say, but it was more so like, it was just a lot of the same thing, which is good for me. You know, I like a project where I can just kind of sit and use my hands without having to really pay attention. I do like the more intricate stuff, not as, you know, a big project. I do kind of like the simpler side of things. But yeah, I wanted to make this garment because, you know, like I was saying before, you know, I wanted to step outside of my comfort zone. I've made tops, but I have never made, you know, pants or anything. I want to branch into that area a bit more, you know. Maybe next I'll make a skirt or something. We'll see. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making this, you know. I got to go to the park and crochet in the park for a little bit, which was definitely a delight. I don't know what else there's to say. So usually when I weave in my ends, what I like to do is I try to weave in a couple of different directions, just because personally I think it's a little more secure that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to weave in through the little V's of the single crochet row for about, you know, 5 or 6 stitches, and then now I'm going to weave down a row, and I try to, you know, break the thread of the yarn a little bit, just so that way the yarn is a little more secure. It's a little like it's embedded into the stitches rather than just being weaved on top. And now I'm just going to go back through, going through the little V's. And you don't have to go tightly, you know. You want to make sure it's loose, so that way as the garment pulls and shifts, the end doesn't pop out. Okay, so there's one end. I believe I have 3, which is really nice, you know. I think I would have had 4. Oh wait, no. I have, yeah, I only have 2 that I have to weave in. I forgot with the one for the start of the hem, I ended up crocheting over that. So now I don't have to weave in that end. Thank you, past me. And that's really the reason why I do it, you know? Like these ends you can't weave over because the project is done. But, you know, when you can, try to crochet over your ends. Your future self will definitely thank you. I'm thanking my past self for doing that because it gave me less stuff that I have to do. How thoughtful of me. Enough boasting. I'm just gonna do the same thing with this one. Come down through the leaves that I made with single crochet row. Go through about 5 or 6 of the stitches. And then move down a row. And crochet our way back. Well, not crochet. Weave our way back. And again, try to make sure that you're splitting some of the fibers, because at least, you know, that's what works for me. I think it, you know, helps embed the thread a bit more. So that way it makes it less likely to pop out. Okay, that is all of our ends weaved in. Just gotta take out these last few stitch markers. Ta-da! Pair of shorts. Oh, I'm so proud of this. I'm very, very proud of this. It's not an easy feat, you know, I'm trying to figure it out as I go, but it also wasn't difficult, which is nice. It's a very simple thing, you know, very simple stitch, keeping it easy. I'm very proud of this. It fits nicely, it's comfortable. It's my first pair, it's my first pair of shorts. Hopefully there'll be more in the future. I may make a pattern out of this, we'll see. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to say. I encourage you guys to, if anyone is watching this, I encourage you to step outside of your comfort zone and make something that you have never made before. You know, if you're in apparel, maybe try some amigurumi, or if you know you're an amigurumi, maybe try some apparel. You know, if you're in apparel and you typically make some tops, try making a pair of pants, or you know, try granny squares. There's so much you can do with crochet, and it's so nice to be able to try different things and just see what works, see what sticks. Yeah, I had a good time with this project. I am so excited to wear these. I have an event this Friday, so I'll probably wear them out then. Maybe I'll be back if I decide to add an elastic band. That's probably not going to be for a little while. I don't know. But in that case, what I'd probably do is, you know, I'd double up the hemline, maybe do 20 stitches, and then I'd fold it in on itself, stitch across. Just so that way the elastic can sit in this shorts band, like in the band of the shorts. Ideally, that's how I do it. I don't know if that would actually work, but who's to say? Yeah, we're done. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, maybe give me a little subscribe. Yeah, all my links will be in the description. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. Otter out.